Hey everyone. So I know it's been a long time since I've kind of been active, and that is my fault. Life has been kind of doing its thing with me. I had to finish off the college semester along with heading to the doctors because I was having some problems, along with moving because I was living in an apartment with some people, and then now I'm not, so I had to move as well. And I was kind of all over the place with a lot of things to do, and so I didn't really have the time to record. And the roommate I was living with happened to live in the same room as me. It was 3 of us in a 2-person room, and I was bunking with somebody, and I didn't get to record often with him there because of the fact that I would either like have to force him to be out of the room or make him be quiet so that way I could record properly, or like if he wanted to just live in his own room, he'd be forced to or I'd be screwed to record because you'd hear him, or it was all awkward. Didn't work out too well. So I'm back. I finally settled down again, and I figure I should probably hop back on the train of recording videos. That might be a thing I should start doing again. Other than that, I need to hop back on the spooky train. I still gotta beat Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or Jump Scare Mansion. I forget what it is now. Whatever one was decided on the name. And now they released a 3D version of the game. It's like built in Unity or something, or I forget what engine it was, but now it's a 3D game, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm probably gonna have to buy that one too, and then play that one as well after I've beaten the Spookies. I also have PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, so I have that one in the mix now. And I'll probably be doing that one next, maybe. And, because that one's a really fun game. I might do a solo or two, and then I want to do some with my friends in like a group or something like that. It'd be pretty great, in my opinion, anyway. Otherwise, single-player-wise, I just played through the original Mass Effect trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, DLC included, to get myself back and ready for Andromeda, even though I don't own Andromeda yet, and I don't plan to until it either hits a pretty decent sale or like the ratings go up or something, because it hasn't been doing too well lately. But I still want to give it a shot because I do respect the Mass Effect series to a huge amount. And then right now I'm playing through a really old Square Enix game. I'm playing through The Last Remnant right now, and I'm actually enjoying it. The combat and everything is different in that, and I'm really enjoying that actually. And if you're wondering, currently this game I'm playing right now, it's a mobile game on like Android devices or iPhone devices, whatever you use. It's called Seven Nights. Like the number 7 and knights as in like knights in shining armor with a K. It's just a chill mobile game that you can play where you collect heroes and you use them to level them up. See all mine, like over here on the left, Rachel is level 30. You have Eileen over here who's level 36. I have my backline Sieg over here who's level 40. And by leveling them up, they get stronger, and that kind of stuff. And you can see like the stars under this Eileen right here, where I have Q to summon her. It's one of those games where like 3 stars are low level, but as they get higher and higher, and you evolve them, they become, 6 stars like the max and stuff like that. I've had this game for like over a year now, and I'm just addicted. Again, I've got myself back into it. The mode I'm doing right now is called Castle Rush, where you just do as much damage as you possibly can before your team eventually dies out on you. So that's what I'm working on, is just doing a bunch of damage. Although I don't have any electricity resistance, which is terrible because then stuff like this happens and I get left with one fighter. That's never a good thing. And every skill, every person has their own abilities and passives and everything. And now, dang it. Okay, there we go. Somebody woke up at least. So, like, I use this ability because it does some damage, but it also decreases the enemy's damage and defense, which is insane because then she does less damage to us and we hurt her a lot more, which is why it's a very vital move to have. Then I use Sieg's Assault here because then they receive more damage, or she does, which is what I'm going to do now. Oh wait, let's get that on her first. I did not want to use that move, but whatever. Severely reduced damage because I didn't get those two abilities off like I wanted to. There we go, there's the first one. Oh, don't stun us, please. We should be immune. Okay, good. The purpose of this one was to... It's immune to immune to debuffs for 2 times, so that's why I did that. There we go. That's her second time being immune to that. Oh, that's a new voice line. That's pretty cool. That was not there before. So, right now, I'm just doing as much damage as I can. I figured this would be a good way to talk to you guys while I just sat in the background and just... I beat the crap out of this Eileen. But yeah, I will get back to recording now that I've settled down and am going to have more time to record and be on my own again. And like I said, I plan on doing Paranor's Battlegrounds. Plan on finishing off Spookies. I'm not going to just drop that series off the map. I do plan on still doing that. And I think after that, I'm not sure what I want to do from there. Maybe a Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding. I'll figure it out from there. I have a lot of games that I do want to play and a lot of recording to do, so it's all catching up from there. I do still have League and everything as well. Overwatch, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, this video was purely for the fact that it's like, hey, I'm alive, I'm still here, and I will be getting back to recording my gameplay again. I actually have had a few people, not just 1 or 2, I've actually had a few people ask me where I've been and how everything's going, because it's like, hey, I've been gone for a while, and you have no idea. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it feels so good to know there are people out there who actually do want to see me keep going and want to see me record, want to watch my gameplay. Like, I actually do matter to people, so it was really good to know that. That's for sure. Other than that, I am just destroying this Eileen. Even though every turn that goes by, the Evan face up here is what turn it is for me, and the castle is what turn it is for Eileen. And every turn that goes by, obviously she just gets far stronger. So I'm just trying my best to do as much damage before she gets so strong that she can just one-shot everybody on my team. And boom. Yeah, the reason Sieg is in the back line is because it doubles the damage he's able to output, which is crucial, because somebody's got to be able to do damage, right? And it also means he gets attacked less, and since he's my damage dealer, I do want him to get hit a lot less. The front line gets a small bonus in defense, and they have more... Ooh. Yeah, she's getting tough now. And they get attacked more often to stall more for Sieg. There we go. And Sieg has a passive where every time he does a basic attack on just hitting her, he resets the cooldown for people. Oh, let's summon her now. Oh, that's 2 down. Alright. Ooh, Ace is okay. Cool. Alright, get that new Eileen in here. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Okay, okay. Yeah, Sieg, you teach her what's up. Okay, you're alive. Oh, you're... Okay. At least he went for her. Or she went for her. So he can get this ability off real quick. There we go. There we go. And... Ooh, on that smack before he has to go. Oh, 2 smacks. Look at Sieg go. Now he's got 119,000. Wow, okay. There we go. I hit 1 million, though, so that's what it's worth. Let's see. See, I'm in a guild with people. I'm in 4th place now with that 1 million. 3 other people have gotten the 2 millions or higher. That's just because they've been... I don't know if they've been playing as long as I have. I really don't know, but they definitely have better stuff than I do. Could be they've been playing longer. It could be they've spent money on the game where I haven't. That kind of stuff. I take pride in how far I've gotten without having to spend any actual cash. Because you can just do stuff like this where it's like, oh, $10 and you get super crazy stuff. Or stuff, you know, stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of money you can spend on this game. But I just go solo. I don't spend any money on it, and I get just as far as everybody else. Well, I mean, a little bit. What am I in arena right now? I'm in platinum. Let's see how I do an arena match real quick. This is player versus player. My team will go up against another player team. So it's me against Fluky. I'm not sure. Let's see how they do. And all of this is done automatically for me. If I try to click on an ability, it says it can only be found in auto mode. So they do everything by themselves. It's all up to RNG here. A lot of combat early game, people are immune to a lot of damage for a certain amount of turns or a certain amount of hits. So a lot of early combat is just a bunch of zeros. Oh, they gave him a voice. That's different. Neat. He didn't have a voice before. Alright. Good old Evan. That does a set amount of fixed damage to everybody. And then it heals our team a set amount of fixed damage as well, so that's always great. Ooh, that like wiped them. Alright. So 2 of their teammates, Chris, who's standing here in the center, and Teo standing here in the back. There, Chris is back down there. They have a skill called Undying, where once they die, they get back up, and they're unkillable for a few turns and do extra damage. But after that, they're gone. And the way to finish them that way is you'd use a skill like this, where reduces the enemy's buff duration by 2 turns. It's considered a buff, the Undying. So if you reduce it, they just die off by themselves. I have 3 of them. All of these 3 abilities will do it, but I can't choose it for them. 2 turns, and this one's 3 turns, I think? No, 2 turns. I just need one of them to use it. My tank right there with the big shield, his name's Evan. He reflects damage. He only takes about half damage that he would normally take. And that other half happens to reflect back to the opponent. And revive. There we go. So if he gets hit for a large amount of damage, it just gets reflected back, which is always nice. Karen, back here with the purple hair, is obviously my healer. She heals and revives, as you've seen. Teo I consider a second tank. It's why he's also in the front. Because he has the Undying skill. Since he can't die, he makes a pretty good tank. I have in the back far top up there is Yuri. She's a really strong magic damage dealer, so I keep her in the back so she can do more damage. And because my 2 frontline tanks are physical damage, so she's good to have for magic. And Alicia, right here in the blue, she's a support in some way, but not like Karen, where Karen heals. Her support is more like keep my teammates from being debuffed, so they can't like be paralyzed or stunned or anything. And she keeps the enemy team from healing as well. So like say they have an enemy Karen who can heal up to 5,000 health, she can reduce that healing by 60%. So it's like, well, now your healing is just trash. So, but there's a lot of strategy behind this kind of game. There you go. See, I've won 6 of my arena matches. Like I'm in Platinum 1. I deserve to climb out. I'll be climbing out here soon. But like here's some of the heroes and stuff. Let's see. Like here's Yuri. You can see I give her magic attack with speed attack, which makes her attack more often. Defense with more HP. Increase her damage. And then you get jewels that like see more damage, crit damage. Oh, that's an alarm. That's fun. Sanic, please stop. And like they have skills. See, like her passive decreases the defense of all enemies by half. And then she can revive once with 100% HP. And like see 3 times she takes no damage. That's why it's a bunch of zeros at first. Her first skill does a bunch of damage on 4 enemies, decreases their counter rate, so if you hit them, they have less chance to counter you, and they also receive more damage. This one just inflicts 60% magic damage, which seems little, but then it also inflicts another additional 2,000 fixed damage. Like no matter what defenses they have, it's always 2,000. And then the buff duration, so if they have like Undying or if they have buffs, it lowers the duration of those by 2 turns. And then Awaken is a new thing that's come to the game. Everybody with the purple stars is considered awakened. And what those do with their really special skills. This is the one she used in that arena battle that just like wiped their team. It inflicts 100% of her magic damage on all enemies twice. So she does 200% magic damage, which is a lot. And then it inflicts damage equal to 30% of their max HP, which is why like it's really good for wiping out tanks. It's really good for wiping out people with lots of HP, or just anybody in general. And then all of their skills go on cooldown for 20 seconds. So they're just like all their skills are used up for 20 seconds, which is amazing. Same thing as on Evan. Here's my tank. You can tell he's a tank because he's got 11k health with 2.1k defense, where, you know, she's got 600 less defense and like 3,000 less health. Makes him a lot tankier. I also give him this, which gives him 10% more health. I give him block rate, so he has chances of taking less damage. That kind of stuff. His pass, yeah, increase the defense of all odds by 50%. So everybody just gets more defenses, and then he takes half damage and reflects the damage back to the attacker. Deals damage, and then lifesteal, and can stun. This one, he taunts, which means like all the attacks will be focused on him to protect everybody else. Everybody stays safe from damage at least only one time. And then he becomes immune to debuffs himself. And then his Awakened skill is what you saw. It inflicts 2,000 fixed damage on all enemies, and then recovers up to 1,000 for everybody else. And C, who I was talking about earlier, is my damage dealer. It's 30% on one enemy. This one's 600% on one enemy with critical hit. And this one's 1,000% one enemy and ignores their defense and critical hit. And you can even preview the stuff here. Like here's his first skill. And here's the 600%. And here's his Awakened skill, the 1,000%. It looks so cool. He's even got like every character has a normal attack, and then a different animation for a crit. So that's always cool. It's really fun to play around with them. Like, let's go. Like, Karen's looks pretty cool. I mean, like, a normal attack is nothing. Critical is nothing. There's her heal. Her revive. And then the best part is hers, which revives your entire team with 100% HP, as long as she's not dead, obviously. And they all become immune to damage and debuffs, and it looks really cool. There's also a lot of jiggle physics, because, you know, Japanese games. But I have a lot of 6-star heroes. They all have their own abilities. You know, Ruby does a lot of damage. Lina is... Or that's Teo. You remember him. Lina does a lot of AoE healing, and she can also buff all my allies. Delon's increases everybody else's damage dealt. Shane's really good at doing single target damage. Everybody's got their own thing. Rudy's a tank, you can tell by his looks. Then it's just like, I mean, like, there's also like people from different animes and stuff. They do crossovers. Like, here's Akuma, Ryu, Noel, Ramathal. There's a lot of stuff in here. Here's a lower version, a 5-star version of Sieg. He changes a lot as you awaken him and level him up, obviously. See, here's his current one. Here's my current Teo. 6 stars working on him. Here's the 5-star version of him. So you get them at like lower stars, and you eventually level them up to where they become as strong as mine are. Right now I'm working on a character named Ballista. One false move results in death. She's cool because every 4th like attack, it just inflicts damage on people. And as she levels up, let's look her up real quick. In the codex. One false move results in like it becomes like it just excels, and then you can awaken her too, and then she becomes this. This is the meaning of true power. And then it becomes fixed damage, which means it'll always do 2,000, and it's crazy. So like, there's a lot of work to do to people. But that's 7 nights. Other than that, I'm done here. I just want to let you guys know that I'm coming back. I'm gonna be a thing again. And other than that, I'll leave you off with an A.